Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is KaiTech Digital. Now in today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to use ChatGPT to write some codes for our WordPress website. So we have a simple product page over here or product over here, and then what we're going to do is this is like a bookstore or a downloading book downloading website. So what we're going to do is we want to change the add to cart button over here to something like maybe download a book or download book or download. Okay, so WooCommerce come with its own add to cart button text over here, and if you want to change it, you need to write some codes or use some plugins and other stuff to do it. I don't know the plugin and I don't know the the code, so I want ChatGPT to be able to help me to be able to change this code over here for me, and that is exactly what I am going to do. So to start with, all what we need to do is to make sure that we log into our ChatGPT. So those of you who don't know ChatGPT, I've done a lot of videos about it. I've done about 2 videos using ChatGPT. So just go over here, go to this place over here, and then what you would do is just search or just type in open dot, or maybe just type in openai .com. Okay, just type in openai.com. now I'll leave the link in the description for you. Now when you come over here, you're gonna land on this landing page over here. Very neat, classic landing page. Now all what you need to do is you see this one which says introducing ChatGPT research release try. Just click on what try over here, or you can go ahead and then down over here there is what ChatGPT over here. Just click on it. It will take you to what this page over here, and then all what you need to do is to click on what try ChatGPT. So it's going to open a new window for you over here which says what you see the URL which says chat.openai.com/chat. now as you can see over here, they are saying that they are experiencing exceptional high demand. Please hang tight as we work on scaling our system. So it means that a lot of people are using what ChatGPT as of now, and their system are becoming very slow and other stuff, but we will still try and see if it's going to give us the accurate thing that we want. So if you check Alexa ranking, you can see that it is now ranking what 84 over here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to tell ChatGPT that we need to change, we want to change this one. So ChatGPT should write us some code that will be able to help us change this add to cart button over here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just write over here, write me a code that can change the WooCommerce add to cart button text to let's say download a book. So I'm going to put this one also into quotation marks so that I will know that I want it to change this one to this one for me. So let's see what ChatGPT will bring. So as you can see, it is writing the code for me. Okay, so as you can see, the code is now being written by ChatGPT, and then it also tells you where you can be able to even use the code. Okay, so explain the code to us and then how to use the code, or it will tell you. So as you can see, it says that this code is for for WooCommerce. Okay, popular e-commerce plugin for WordPress. So this is the code that it's giving me. So it says that I should add it to my functions team or into a custom plugin. Now we're going to do all these 2 things so that you see how it works. So I'm going to copy the code over here, and then I'll come to my admin side over here, and then I'm going to go to my appearance over here, and then I'll look for my functions team. Now before that, I want to change my team so that I can be able to get the functions functions.php thing that I'm going to talk about. So I'll go to, because I'm using the how do you call it, WordPress plugin. Okay, so I'll go to WordPress theme, sorry. So I'm going to go to my appearance over here, go to themes, and then I'm going to change the theme to what a theme I am familiar with. Okay, so let's say I'm going to go to Ocean WP over here, and then I'll activate Ocean WP. Okay, so now I have Ocean WP activated, and then what I'll do is, you see this one, it says what, theme file editor. Okay, so I can just click on theme file editor over here, and then it will tell you some things that you need to be careful about. So I'll say I understand, and then it says that we should use our functions.php. So if you go over here, it tells you that we should add it to our functions.php, the teams functions.php file. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. This is the teams function. We'll click on it, and then we're going to scroll down. Okay, we're going to add it to the last part of it. Just scroll down, and then I'll just add it to the last side of it. So this is it over here, and then I'm going to click on update file. Now let me go to, so now I cannot see anything because I changed the theme over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to my website, and then I'll just create a menu for it so that you guys will know what we are doing. Okay, so I'm going to create menu for this. I'm going to create primary menu, and then I'll say it is the main menu, and then I'll just create the menu. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all these things over there. Okay, so I'm going to add all these ones onto my menu, and then I'll click on save menu. Now of course you can forward it to wherever you are familiar with, but then this is just a startup. So when I go over here and then I click on refresh, I'm going to see this one over here. So I can go to my shop over here, and then as you can see, I see my my book over here, and then it says download a book. Okay, so instead of add to cart, it has changed to download a book. Now if you don't really understand it, if I go back over here and I go to my theme file editor over here, and then I go to my functions .php file, and then I scroll down and I remove this code from it. Okay, so let's say I'm going to remove this code, and then I update the file over here, and I come back over here and I click on refresh. You see that it's going to give me the add to cart button. Now if I want to change this add to cart button, then I need to copy this code that ChatGPT gave me, and then come back to my functions over here, and then go down small, and then paste it over here. Now remember to add it to the last end of your functions.php file. Okay, so and then just click on update, and then when we go back, we refresh, we're gonna see it download book over here. As simple as that. Now let's go over here and see if it's also reflected over here. Now as you can see, it doesn't reflect in the single product page. Okay, so we're still going to tell ChatGPT that we want it to also reflect in the single product page. Okay, so now we can go ahead and say that to tell ChatGPT that he should add this function also to the product single product page. Okay, so I'm going to say add it to the single product page, or change the single product page add to cart button to test to also download. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say So guys, as you can see, this is how it's going to be. Okay, so I'm going to say I'm just going to run it and see if it's going to give me the code snippet for it. So it is what it is running the code for me, or it is what writing the code for me, so that I will be able to use it on the single product page. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is the code that ChatGPT gave me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this one and then also come back to my functions .php file over here. So you go to appearance, theme editor, theme file editor, and then you go to your functions, theme functions over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down and then paste this code over here, and then I'm going to update it. After updating, they said the code, the PHP code changes were rolled back due to an error in line 1162. Where is 1162? Oh, okay. So since it is 2 over here, it is not been able to work out. But let me just delete this one and then see if this one will also work, because the last time I used a plugin to be able to do it. So let me just use this one and see if it will work for me. So now, as I deleted the first one, the second one worked. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here, and then if I refresh this one, let's see if you see it worked for me. Okay, so but if I go back to my shop page, I'm still going to see add to cart. Okay, meaning that the code, it's conflicting. Okay, the two codes in the same file is it's conflicting. So what basically I'm going to do is the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to use a plugin to be able to help me fix these two codes over there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to plugins over here. I'm going to go to plugins over here and then add new plugin, and I'm going to install a new plugin which I call it code snippet. Okay, so I'm going to call this plugin code. I'm going to search for a plugin called code snippet, and then of course you get so many code snippets in it, but I'm going to install this one over here. I'll click on install now, and then I'll click on activate. Okay, so it is installed and activated. So what I'm going to do is you can either search for code snippets over here, or you can click over here. Okay, so I'm going to click on snippets, code snippets, and then it's going to open this place for me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new code. Okay, so add new, and then it will give me all the library of codes over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my own custom code. Okay, so I'm going to click over here, and then what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use this one. Okay, so I'm going to copy this code over here, and then I'll go back to the code snippets over here, and then I'll name it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to name it to maybe add to cart code. Okay, and then as you can see, it is the PHP code, so I'm going to change it to PHP snippet, and then I'm going to paste it over here. So this is the code that I want to use. Okay, so when I paste it over here, what I'm going to do is I will scroll down. If you want to use it as a shortcode, of course you can run it as a shortcode, but the location should be everywhere, and then you choose your device where you want it to run. Then if everything is okay, just click on activate and click on save snippet. So critical due to blah 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 blah. Okay guys, so it was giving me error upon error. I didn't know why, but I realized that the code couldn't re-render the same code again. So what I asked GPT to do for me is I asked if he can combine the two codes together, and he said certainly. Here is the combined code, and then ChatGPT gave me this code over here, and then I copied it, came back to what my code snippet over here, removed the previous one that I had, and then inserted this one, and then I activated it, and then I updated it. Okay, now after activating and updating, when I went over here, I refresh it, the add to cart button over here change to what download a book. And then if I go to the shop over here to this one also change to download a book. Okay, so you can go ahead and then do same with everything that you want to do on your website. Just tell ChatGPT to give you the code, and then he will write the code for you. Ask any question that you want to ask. Just use your brains, and then you can be able to get anything that you want from ChatGPT. It's as simple as that. You can even create your own custom plugin to use on WordPress. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope this video helps you to create anything that you want to create. See you in the next video. Bye bye.